Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's Asa Nilsson, life coach in Västerås, Sweden. And man, what a week. So much has happened since Monday, and I want to share some stories with you. So, Monday, I moved into a co working space in Västerås, which co working space means that you can rent. Like an entrepreneur or a business owner, small business owner, instead of working in your home, you can rent a space in this kind of like an office. And I, of course, need privacy. I can't work with clients out in the open, so I have to have a little door, like a desk and a door and stuff. So on Monday, I moved into this new space, and I love it. It is amazing the energy that I feel and like how energized I am by other people and like working around other business owners and being able to have a place to work and not have to report to anybody, but to still feel like I belong somewhere. That's really important for me. And I don't know what it's like for you, but I really do need to belong to something, like to be a part of something bigger. And when I'm here at my home, I mean, I love being home and I love my home, but being a business owner and working alone, that gets kind of hard. So I didn't realize how much I really missed it. And so I have been like walking on air all week. So it's been fun and meeting new people. And I've had all these opportunities that have already come up in 3 days. Well, since Monday, today's Thursday. But so, for example, yesterday I did 3 networking events in one day. Now, I will say that was a little bit much. Uh, I was I was pooped last night, but I pushed myself. I really, really pushed myself because I was asked to do this opportunity yesterday morning to present my company to a bank, a local bank here. They were bringing their employees in for a breakfast and they wanted to learn more information about people who have businesses invested with us and what kind of concerns do they have, what kind of struggles do they have, is there anything that they need help with banking needs or success stories or, how did you start your business? How did you choose to do this? And I was asked to present my company and I was so happy. I was so honored that I was asked. And especially on the first day of working in this facility, I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm like, oh God. Then of course I'm like, remember, I've told you before, as soon as I say no, I know it's the right thing to do. So I'm like, okay, fine. Yes, that would be great. Thank you. I'd love the opportunity. So I did it yesterday morning. And man, I was so nervous. I'm like, oh my God, right? All these fears, all these triggers from childhood. What if I'm not good enough? What if I sound stupid? What if people don't take me seriously or they don't understand what it is that I do? What if I don't have the answers, right? Like all these things from childhood that I always wanted to fit in. When I was little, I always just wanted to be accepted. I just wanted to be like part of the crew, right? And not stand out because I always did stand out and I hated that when I was little. I just wanted to be like everybody else, every other American kid, right? I was not the American kid. I was the Swedish kid that moved to America. And so I never fit in. So now that I live in Sweden, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to fit in when I move to Sweden because I'm Swedish. No, now I'm an American living in Sweden. So now I'm the exact opposite, and I still don't feel like I fit in, which of course, this is my internal struggle that I work with. And I'm working through it. And I am working through it. And sometimes I just come to the realization that, you know what? I am who I am and I am enough. And if I am born in Sweden, raised in America, moved back to Sweden, and I live my life as an American, so be it. It's my life. I can do whatever I want. And it's your life to do whatever you can do, anything you want. So I want to share with you this week that pushing myself out of my comfort zone, and trust me, it has been out of my comfort zone, I feel so alive. Yay! And that's a really great feeling. And I want to challenge you this week to think, where are you limiting yourself? Where are you maybe tricking yourself or lying to yourself? Because I was doing this and saying, you know what? I don't need other people. I can do this. I can work on my business at home alone. It's fine, right? We start tricking our brains to think that we are in this alone, and we're not. you know what? We are not in this alone. We don't have to do this alone. And I'll tell you what, I don't want to do it alone. I don't want to be alone. I want to be around other people. I want to share experiences. I want to learn from other people. I want to help other people. I want to help their businesses. I want to help them as human beings. How can I be of service? That is the cause that I am working for. I mean, that is the cause that I live for. And do you have a cause? Do you have something that you really believe in, or people that you really believe in, or yourself that you really believe in, and you're making a bigger difference? You're creating a shift in the world. I mean, I really thought about it a lot this week. There's been some aha moments for me this week that I've had a couple of things that I'm like, okay, what am I doing here? What is my purpose? What is my drive? Why am I here? I mean, big questions that I don't know why they're coming this week, but they are. And uh, I'm going through it. Are you ever asking yourself those questions? Why am I here? What am I doing here? What am I living for? Who am I living for? What cause am I working towards? Something I feel that there's a huge shift that's happening in the world. I mean, as a coach, I'm not just a life coach. I mean, this is something that is inside of me, right? That I feel that you can do anything. You can be anything. I can be anything. We can all do magical, miraculous things if we choose to, if we make a choice to see something, to want to do something. And that is a huge piece of who I am as a person. And I'm like defining this, like it's coming into my head this week that like, this is what I'm actually doing here. Like, this is something much bigger than just me. This is something just bigger than I'm a life coach. No, this is something where I want to be a difference in the world, like in the whole world. Like, how do we help each other? What do we need to do to be there to hold each other up? Each other, right? Not just ourselves, but each other. How do we help each other? So, let me know how I can help you. Let me know if there is anything that I can, if you just need somebody to talk to, just to sit next to you, or just go for a walk with, or just, we could do a virtual walk. We can sit and I can have you on my telephone when I go out in the forest, right? I mean, sometimes we just need to talk it out, talk it through, and not just to ourselves, right? I mean, not just talking to ourselves, which I spend a lot of time talking to myself, but, and I come up with great answers too. I really do. Do you? Do you do these things? So the challenge for you this week is, whew, what are you doing? Are you limiting yourself somewhere? What kind of story are you still living in from your past where I'm not good enough? I'm not smart enough. Maybe they don't want to hear what I have to say. I'm just, what? They don't care about me. What do they want to know about me? Right? No. They do want to know about you. They do want to know about us. We want to know about you. We want to know about us, right? We all have a story. And I was like shining this big light on the fact in the meeting yesterday when I was presenting myself and my business and my dream and my vision and all this, that I didn't want to come today. I didn't want to come today because I was nervous. And when I do things like that, or when I say things like that, I'm shining this huge light, this bright light on my embarrassment. And it makes my embarrassment smaller and smaller and smaller. It makes my shame smaller and smaller and smaller. And you know what? I really need that. And I don't want that shame anymore. I don't want to be worried. I don't want to be thinking things like that anymore. I'm 52 years old, right? I don't care to think about that stuff anymore. And when my shame keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller, then I can go like this and go and throw it away in the garbage where it belongs. Yeah? The past. The past is the past. Today is today. And today, I want to say thank you for being you. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for everything you stand for, and thank you for making a difference in this world. Without you, it just wouldn't be the same. You have a great day. You go make a difference. Just keep on making your difference, all right, honey? Take care. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.